Hello everybody, welcome back to Ikemi Gaming. We are working on episode 2 of Global Magnates Shipping Tycoon. It's a pretty interesting little game. Definitely feels a lot like Worldwide Rush. So I don't know if these guys are related to each other, these two development companies. But anyways, we did the tutorial last episode. We're going to go into Black Gold War. Oil known as black gold is not only an important raw material, but also the key to the military reserves of various countries. Experience firsthand the centrality of oil to global politics and how it will shape the future of the maritime industry. So we're starting in 1972 in the area of East Asia, and our starting point is Hong Kong. Let's do something a little different. Let's go with this like sail ship looking thing. Let's see, Ike and Company. How about that? Ike and Co. So Captain Cook, by the late 1960s, global seaborne trade saw unprecedented growth. As a leading shipping company in Hong Kong, we must seize the historic opportunity, leverage Hong Kong's strategic location, and rapidly expand our shipping network. Our goal is to establish the company as a leading player in East Asia's maritime industry. Our success is deeply tied to strong support from Hong Kong. We're committed to expanding our shipping business to meet critical needs for Hong Kong's economic growth. This will increase Hong Kong's prosperity while securing the company's long-term development. Among Southeast Asian countries, Thailand stands out for its high-quality grain at competitive prices. Okay, that's good to know. Importing from Bangkok can support Hong Kong's growth while increasing its prosperity and fostering the advancements of higher value industries. Okay, perfect. So our tasks here, we'll just pause this for a second. So electronics industry, we need to raise prosperity in Hong Kong to 900,000. So that's like the third level because it's like 3, then 6, then 900. Need to transport 20 kilotons of electronic components to Hong Kong. So those are kind of like further down the road. So right away we have transport 8 kilotons of grain from Bangkok to Hong Kong. So that should be doable. And then raise prosperity in Hong Kong to 300,000. These are definitely goals we can work on. And then tech goals, 1 of 2, recruit a CTO in company. So that we can do right away. Let's see, who do we want? So we could go with grade A, 30% technology boost, 20, 20, 20. Let's go with the A, which is a little bit more expensive. That's fine. So, and then gain 15 tech points. Well, that'll happen eventually. So let's go Hong Kong. Actually, not Hong Kong. Sorry. Bangkok. Let's go route, new route. Bangkok. We'll do a 3-year lease deal to Hong Kong, which we must already have a lease deal already going. We'll put a ship on that. And let's go 2 more ships. And we'll just boost this up a little bit. And once we get it, we're going to go back in and lay down 2 extra ships. So it's going to bring in grain into Hong Kong. And it could technically ship something back out to Bangkok. But I'll have to look and see what they need exactly. So there's 3 ships down. So maybe Bangkok can get back silica, as it looks like Hong Kong's making silica. So that's going to work good. The other thing is Hong Kong could do the same thing with someone else. Anyone else that's making grain that could ship to Hong Kong. Let's see, we'll zoom out. Okay, we're not given a ton of cities here. So Ningbo, they want grain as well, and they want coal, which they're making, and they want iron. Anyone making iron? Okay, Vladivostok is making iron. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a new route. Vladivostok will go a 3-year deal to Ningbo, also a 3-year deal. Next, factory. Let's go. Well, I was going to go 3. I guess I'll go 1. 1 ship. That's not exactly going to blow the socks off anyone, but we'll do what we got to do. And that will get some of that down there. Now, Ningbo is bringing out coal Anyone really demanding coal? Well, technically Busan is demanding coal. The Olympic Games are expecting to draw a surge of tourists to Tokyo. To stimulate the economy, Tokyo has announced financial subsidies of up to 20% on imported goods. They must capitalize on this policy advantage to drive profitable growth. Okay, that would have been good to know before. So they want grain and they also want timber, I guess. Okay, so let's go Busan. New route, Busan. Oh, 1.6 million. That's gonna be a tough one. Let's get out of that. Boys, oh boys. Let's see. Where do our routes stand? Bangkok to Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong has just upgraded a bit. It has textiles. Does anyone need textiles? Okay, no. Bangkok's not looking for any healing, not yet. Ningbo, not yet. They do want meat though. Hong Kong is demanding oil. Does anyone else have oil at the moment? Hong Kong has established strong ties with Middle East in an effort to increase oil exports from the region, ensuring energy stability and driving further economic prosperity. Given Hong Kong's high demand for oil, the government entrusted us with the critical task of increasing oil imports. To fulfill this, we have deployed a 20 kiloton oil tanker to ensure a stable and efficient energy supply. Okay, so where is this oil tanker anyways? Bulk. Let's see, shipyard. Oil tanker, there's a 5K one. I'm not sure I see a 20 kiloton one. So where are we way over here? Okay, so we could go Kuwait. In fact, let's see, we'll go new route, Kuwait. We'll have to sign a lease agreement, unfortunately. Not at this time. Yeah, I don't have the money for it, so there's really nothing I can do about that. We could click next here. There's no cargo available. Kuwait. Wait a minute. I thought Kuwait had oil. Okay, let's get out of this, I guess. Yeah, they do have oil. Oh, it's because I clicked on the wrong thing. Stupid. Keep forgetting that on this game. It doesn't automatically switch to the one you need. Okay, now we have oil. There we go. So let's go this 20 kiloton tanker and this 5 tanker. How about that? There we go. That should give Hong Kong lots of oil that it needs. Now, still not getting a ton of grain. Environmental tax, wonderful. Just what we didn't need. Now, it still has a decent amount of silica. Are we making money here? Oil tanker bulk. So these guys are making money. Healing wants... Okay, Tokyo, let's look at that, because they were the ones that was getting the 20%, right? They want oil, and they also want timber. Let's see if we can do the timber thing. 1.5, yeah, it's a little expensive. Even Tokyo is like 1 million. So we may have to just put a hold on that. This 5-kilometer oil tanker, we could... Yeah, you know what? We'll just leave it be. Confirm it. So we need 20 kilotons of fabric from Hong Kong to Keelung. Okay, so Hong Kong's here. Fabric, Keelung. Is Keelung... Are they demanding it yet, though, is the thing. Not yet, they're not. They need the timber first. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get timber. Busan has it, but they're being very stubborn. They don't want to. See, if I click on that, I need 1.5, right? And I just simply don't have that. We could go down and see what we can get for a loan of some type. Let's see. Company loan. We can get a loan of 4.5 million. Okay, let's do it. So route, new route, Busan, we got that. To Tokyo, got that. They're gonna bring in cotton, or they're gonna bring in timber. They're gonna bring back cotton. Okay, we can do that. We'll just wait for our ship to be made. And the other thing we should do is bring grain into Tokyo. Because if we're going to get that extra 20%, why not, right? So who else had grain? Or is it literally just Bangkok? Bangkok still has quite a bit of grain. Okay, let's go for it. Bangkok right there. Boom. Way up to Tokyo. Quite far away. We want it to focus on grain if at all possible. Factory. We can do probably 2. This way here we can get that extra 20% on the grain going to Tokyo. Even though I don't know that that's the city we want to grow the most, but if we can make money off it, sure, why not? And it does want grain. So there we go. We got 2 ships there. Produce a 5 kiloton bulk carrier. No, it's going to cost too much. It's ready and we don't have to wait, but too much money. So Hong Kong is making textile. They want to go to Keelung. Keelung's making cotton. Is Hong Kong demanding cotton? They are, actually. Okay. Let's see. Keelung to Hong Kong. Oh, forgot to click on that. So there's Keelung, Hong Kong. Could bring silica back. It may not though, but for now. As soon as we get enough money here, we're going to lay a ship down and have that going. And let's see. Decline. Yeah, let's not buy that. Let's just decline that price for a second. We could go into our technology and see what we can upgrade. But I'm going to lose this. Route if I do that. I'm just really hoping this will click over. There we go. Perfect. So we're just going to wait for this to make itself. See, had we taken that 1.2 million, we'd be losing almost 400,000. Have a ship slightly faster. Like, I just don't think that's worth it long term to do it that way. There we go. So let's go into technology. We have 65 points. Everything needs, this one needs 150. That needs 150. Oil tanker needs 150. And I think they're all just cutting fuel consumption by 10%. So probably this one would make the most sense because we have more of those. Reward $2 million. Okay, nice. So prosperity of Bangkok, we need to push that up higher to 600,000. So Bangkok, okay, it's got the silica. It needs grain. It's making grain, so really it has rubber and it needs meat. Who else has meat for sale? I don't see. Oh, is Tokyo making meat? No, they're not actually. I thought that looks like a meat thing. Port output says meat, but I don't see meat anywhere here. Am I missing some? I don't think so, eh? It's a reward. Another reward. Lots of things going on here all at once. Fabric exports. Export 20 kilotons of fabric from Hong Kong to Keelung. I think I already had that being worked on, did I not? Hong Kong to Keelung right here. And that's... Oh, actually, no. That is cotton, but we need textile. There we go. No cargo available. There will be. There we go. Fabric. That's fabric, is it not? Textile mill, fabric, yeah. That's fabric. Okay, these guys haven't grown enough to demand it. That's what it is. Ah, now I got it. So Bangkok still has plenty to go. We could do a Bangkok to Keelung, with grain being our main thing we're moving. It says there's no cargo. How could there not be cargo? Okay, let's get at that then. Let's look at Keelung. Let's pause that. Oh, it wasn't looking for that at all. It was looking for timber. Stupid me. So do we have Busan to Keelung? Busan to Tokyo we have. Oh, Busan wants... It wants rubber. Oh, we could bring rubber from Bangkok. Grab timber. Drop the timber off in Keelung. And would it happen to need cotton? No, it doesn't, but I still think that's a decent way of doing it though. Okay, so Bangkok will bring rubber to Busan. Busan will go to Keelung with timber. I don't know if Hong Kong needs anything there. Let's try that. And let's see, let's go with 2 of them. Kind of do a 4-stop run here, see if that works. Oh, we paused everything. So yeah, we're not going to make many ships if we're paused, that's for sure. So we'll get this on the go here. You saw an economic downturn for 2 consecutive years. Port activity is low. That's probably not good. That's no doubt a bad thing, not a good thing. So we can put one of our bulk carriers there, the other one there. Finalize it. So that's silica for Busan. Who else is making silica? Okay, Hong Kong is. Do I have a route from Hong Kong to Busan? I don't think so. Hong Kong to Busan. We'll make silica our main shebang on that one. We'll make a ship. Keelung has a financial subsidy. If you import things, you'll get 25% more. So that would be good. Would be a good thing. Let's go to Keelung. See, they don't have their timber still. They do have cotton ready to ship out. They really need that timber. So where's the Busan, the Keelung? Busan, Keelung, Hong Kong. Oh, sure, we had that. Let's see. Busan. Hong Kong, 1, Tokyo. We don't then. Okay, so let's do that. Busan to Keelung. We want that to go timber. Factory will build 1. And we'll speed this up just a little bit. So we can get lots of ships going. There we go. So we'll slow this down again. So we got 16 of 16 on the oil. So 1, upgrade the marketing department to level 2. Okay, let's see. Marketing division upgrade to level 2 is going to be 3 million. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Now, 20 kilotons of silica for Busan. I believe we do have some coming, do we not? From Tokyo. Okay, this Tokyo is the one. Busan, Tokyo. No, it's not that one then. Busan to Hong Kong. There we go. So we probably want to add another ship to that. We can get that silica even faster. This game is, it's like simple, but I can see how it can be complicated. And I think that's like a really good thing to get in a game when you make one, is you want it to be feel simple, but yet have different levels. And I believe they're hitting it with this one. Captain Cook. Okay, Asia's oil market faces both strong demand and tight supply. To secure a greater oil supply, we must enhance our marketing competitiveness in the Middle East. Strengthening our position in this competitive market is key to securing a larger share of oil supply. Actively promoting local imports and exports will strengthen our market competitiveness. Additionally, strategic advertising and marketing campaigns will accelerate market expansion, enabling us to secure a dominant position more quickly. Perfect. All right, let's slow this down for a second. Now, we were coming out of Kuwait, I believe. So Kuwait wants rubber and it wants timber. It will ship out silica and it will ship out oil. Bangkok has rubber. So we could go new route. Bangkok, we could bring in rubber to Kuwait. It'll bring silica back, which technically I don't know that it needs that really, but that's what we'll have to do for now. Okay, we'll put a ship on that. Speed it up a little bit. And then I think it said it needed grain too. So we may have to... Bangkok was making grain, was it not? I think it was. Now that I think about it, I think it was making grain. Right? Yeah, it is. It is making grain. Okay. So wasn't Kuwait asking for grain? Oh, it wasn't. Timber is what it wants. Okay, Aiden wants timber too. Aiden's making coal. Does Kuwait need coal? No, it does not. So we need someone making timber. We could go Busan down. We need oil to come out from Aiden. So let's see. Let's go technology. We could go... Let's go... Yeah, we said we're going to do bulk carriers. Oh, we don't have enough points. Ah, rats. So Aiden needs to send oil somewhere. How's Hong Kong doing for oil? It's not really getting enough, is it? Yeah, Hong Kong needs more oil for some reason. So let's do this. Let's build another route. Aiden. Oof. Super expensive. Dude, way too expensive. Okay, let's speed this thing up. 768. The good thing is we have Hong Kong. We already have that. So we don't have to pay for it. And I did take a full loan, so maybe that was a bad move to make. Maybe we're going to lose our shirt. Workers are on strike. So loading is 50%. Well, this is wonderful. That's not going to be so great. Wonder why they're on strike. If there's anything I can do about that, or is that out of my hands? Okay, there we are. So we want Aiden. That's number 1 to Hong Kong. And we want oil. Next. And these guys... We'll have to make another one, I guess. Oil takers don't go particularly fast. Actually, no ship goes that fast, really. So as soon as we get enough money, which would be around 1 million, we're gonna drop an oil tanker on this. There we go. Perfect. Probably slow that down a little bit. Once that gets done, we'll ship it out. It'll be a little bit slower because of that strike. Reward. Okay, there's our silica. So we got that. Got a reward for Kuwait. Okay. We need to increase prosperity of Vladivostok. We're working on the oil. The fabric from Hong Kong, the Keelung. Something is up with that. It's not showing any got shipped yet at all. That doesn't make any sense. Let's look at Keelung. Okay, that's Busan, Bangkok. So, what was the layout of this one? Bangkok, the Busan, the Keelung, the Hong Kong. Okay, so that has nothing to do with Hong Kong directly, really. Cancel. Yeah, we don't. Okay. So, let's go back in the Keelung. Hong Kong, the Keelung, right there. Okay. There we have our ship working right there. It says we have cargo. Well, I don't know, man. It shows cargo there, so that should be working. So we need market share in Kuwait to 30%, market share in Aden to 30%. Oh, okay, there's our first 4. Now, Vladivostok needs to go up to 50%. It's pretty far up here. And it's got import subsidy. So we got 25%. That almost looks like there's 2 of them, which would be like 50% overall. So they want coal and they want fabric. So Ningbo has coal. So let's go ahead, new route. Ningbo is going to bring in coal for sure. And it'll bring back whatever those dudes want. Bulk carrier, finalize. Factory. Go another one. Once we get 2 ships on here, that will send more coal. Because they can only ship 5 kilotons at a time. Is the max they can ship on these ships. Let's see, what else does Vladivostok need? It needs... Actually, it's making rubber. It's going to demand rubber here soon, though. It wants fabric. It wants fabric. So the ones making fabric is Hong Kong. And we'll decline on that. Now, Hong Kong, is it going to Vladivostok already? No, it's not. So we'll go fabric. Vladivostok. Maybe I was saying it wrong. Vladivostok, I guess. We'll just call it that. You'll forgive me for saying it wrong. So we're building our container ship here. And that's going to bring in our cargo into Vladivostok. So they are making iron ore. Who is demanding iron ore? Not Tokyo. Busan. They do want rubber. And they're making tires. Plastic. They want plastic. They're making rubber. Okay, Vladivostok to Busan maybe. Container. No, they want rubber, right? Okay. Factory, we'll build one. Lay this guy on. So we are making decent income. That's a good thing. What about Tokyo? Tokyo still needs oil. Still a little oil. Low on oil. It's getting a bit of timber, not enough, and not getting anywhere near the grain it needs. So what about Bangkok? How's it sitting on grain? It looks like it's okay. Let's see, Bangkok. Okay, it's got Tokyo right there. 2 ships. You know what? Maybe we just need another ship. Maybe that's what the deal is. In fact, let's put 2 more ships in. It's making money. Here we go. There's the 3rd one. I don't know yet how to upgrade our factories either. I can't say I've figured that out yet. So there's still a lot I don't know. This is by no means some kind of tutorial. So our oil for Maiden's working along. Market share and Vladivostok, prosperity, those are connected. So if one goes up, the other one should go up. Oh wow, another 25% on there. Crazy. So they need fabric. They needed coal. Ningbo had coal. Let's see, Ningbo, the Vladivostok. We could add another one. Then we'll have 2 going. We still need more fabric, I'd say. Got to look into that, see if there's some way we can make more fabric in Hong Kong, or maybe... Oh, okay, so it's pretty well low on the fabric end of things. It needs cotton. Keelung. Okay, let's go back in here. Keelung was bringing cotton to Hong Kong. Okay, that's a container ship right here. Here's our bulk one. Okay, we want to upgrade this. We'll put 2 more boats on it. So that way we can have lots of cotton going back and forth to make more fabric, which we need for one of our other issues here. Bump that up a little bit. There we go. 1 more down. So we should look at our technology points. Means we're at this. Let's jump out and look at that. All right, so we got our bulk container 150. Then we have 219. We could make our shipping containers be a little bit better. Cost control, we'll put the ship down a bit cheaper. Ship replenishment. We could do engineering, ship build time. Let's do that. Route management. Let's go cost control. There. Perfect. So these guys, nothing else popped off yet. Fabric from Hong Kong to Keelung is still going. Keelung needs more grain. Does Bangkok... Bangkok's still putting out quite a bit of grain. Keelung... Yeah, there's no actual... Okay, Bangkok, grain, the Keelung factory. There we go. Boats are just a little bit cheaper. That's a really good thing. I almost think Hong Kong needs some more grain too, by the looks of it. Kind of seems like they do. So we're going to add a second one here. Okay, Captain Cook. Recently, several countries in Southeast Asia have seen a sharp decline in grain production. To secure local supply, some exporters have opted to suspend foreign exports of grain. The decision caused a sharp rise in rice prices in Hong Kong, sparking widespread societal concern. To address this, Hong Kong announced grain import subsidies to stabilize prices and secure basic needs. During the grain supply crisis, Bangkok continues to remain a key grain import hub for Hong Kong. At this point, it's essential to adjust shipping routes to ensure grain imports continue, while securing additional reliable grain suppliers. This will ensure supply diversity and stability, reduce reliance on a single supplier, and safeguard Hong Kong's long-term grain supply. Okay. I can go along with that. So Bangkok has announced a ban on the export of grain. Okay, that's going to be bad. Now, who else do we have, though? Where else are we making grain? I just don't see grain anywhere. Kuwait and Aden ain't going to make grain, for sure. Is there any other places down here? No. Well, I'm not really sure how to go about that then. So we're getting cotton, oil. Let's see, where are we sitting on our oil? Let's see, goods. And click through here to oil. So Aden, Kuwait to Hong Kong. So Kuwait to Hong Kong definitely needs more. We could click another one. Chinese government introduced the Changing the Face of Ports in 3 Years guideline. Emphasizes port development in Tianjin and Dalian in the north and Shanghai in the east. British businesses in Hong Kong have increasingly called for the lifting of the trade embargo. The Chinese government's port opening policy aims to support Hong Kong's trade needs, supplying much needed grain and other essential goods. Okay, this could be a good thing. If one of those two places they just mentioned, ranch in Tokyo. Let's bid on this. I really don't know what it does, but let's bid on it. Maybe we can like make it produce more or something. Place to bid. I'd say we're gonna win based on no one else bidding. Auction 1. Wonderful. There, we'll put the oil tanker down. Okay, so we have a couple different places here. Shanghai is not doing anything. Okay, Shenzhen. All right, Shenzhen route, new route, Shenzhen. We'll do a 3-year. We'll bring our goodies into Hong Kong. We'll put 2 boats on that. That'll bring grain into Hong Kong. Let's decline that. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now let's get to this, see where we stand on everything. We got a lot of things going on here. So we need grain from Tianjin to Hong Kong. Okay, we're working on it. The oil from Aden to anywhere, really. Who else needed oil? Ningbo does not. Shanghai does not. Busan's not asking. Dalian is making some. Bangkok is not looking for oil. Hong Kong still wants more though. Aden is making tons, so let's maybe go in our goods here down the oil. Aden to Hong Kong. And let's go ahead and create a couple of ships. In fact, that's 4 ships there, I guess, but that's okay, that will work. We want to pump out the oil as much as we can. There we go, that's 1. So now we have 2 working. This will be a 3rd one here. There we go. Now we're waiting for the 4th one. And they're all going to bring in oil from Aden in the Middle East all the way over to Hong Kong in basically southern China, give or take. Now, here's prosperity of Keelung. We were working on that. Keelung, it needs grain. Okay, Shenzhen could easily bring grain in the Keelung. There we go. Let's put next factory. Well, let's get 1 on the go. And there's our 2nd one right there. That will help a little bit. There's just a lot to do. It definitely feels a lot like Worldwide Rush. There's just so much to do, and yet not enough money to do it with. This is basically how it is. So there we go. We got those down. Now, Keelung. That'll give a grain. It's sort of getting fabric. Busan. I feel like Busan's not giving it as much timber as I wish it would. See, it's giving it some there. We clicked on another one. Added another boat down, I guess. Even two. So there's a lot of things you could do with this game, really. It could go in so many different directions, honestly. Like I said, it's a game that seems to have tapped into the idea that it's easy but complicated at the same time. And that's like a really nice niche to get yourself in if you're a game programmer or designer. Okay, so Aiden's doing its thing. The grain's coming down to Hong Kong. Keelung is slowly climbing up. They're getting timber a bit. They are making cotton and meat. Is anyone asking for meat? Bangkok wants meat. What about Bangkok to Keelung? Let's see. Keelung, is there anything going to Bangkok? Okay, right there is. This guy is grain, but it's not going to do meat. Container. Yeah, you know what? There isn't. Okay, so let's... New route. Keelung to Bangkok. We're going to go make it a container ship. Now, what can... You know what? Let's get out of this for a second. Let's confirm. Okay, Bangkok. Really, it's not making any secondary goods. Okay, so we'll just keep doing it the way we're going to. Keelung to Bangkok. Put the meat down. Click on that. Factory. And we'll put two of them down. That way it'll bring meat from Keelung down to Bangkok. There's one ship. Maybe we should go and look in our technology and see where we sit there. Okay, that finalizes that. Technology company made a breakthrough in ship construction. We could buy it for 4.2. No, let's not do that. Okay, let's pause this for a second. Let's go into technology. We have 258 points. So we could shore our oil tanker, which will reduce how much fuel we're using. Or we could go this way and reduce ship replenishment. This 150 drops it by 5%. Not quite as impressive. I think maybe we'll do this. And then... maybe do the oil tanker next. Okay. So here's what we have for routes. We have, okay, this guy here is losing a bit of money, so I'll have to look into that. The big one is Ningbo to Vladivostok, 151,000. Pretty good. This one from Bangkok to Hong Kong too is doing good. This one's doing horrible. This minus 57,000 one, not doing good at all. In fact, let's take a few of these off. Maybe that's what the deal is. 158 from Vladivostok to Ningbo. So overall, we are company funds 3.9. The loan, they must have repaid the loan automatically. Oh no, it says it's in there, right? We could repayment. So our loan is only 900,000 now. And we have several of these things being worked on. It's hard to do just one or two things. You just have to keep working on a bunch. I see Hong Kong's very close to hitting the 600,000 prosperity, which would open up something else here. If you like that video, like, comment, and subscribe. Come back and watch another great video of I Can Be Gaming.